let's look at Karaniko real fast. Time for more mines? I guess so. Mines are true damage, I'm assuming, right, Aang? Alright, let's bring this in. Okay, so its abdomen, once cocooned, only goes from a 15 to a 28, so that's awful. Well. Oh well. This might be a lesson in terms of like what not to do, but we're about to go try it. The thing is, outside of just bringing stickies and clust and just using that, I can't think of a better way of doing this, honestly. Maybe Pierce? Maybe? So you could hit multiple legs at once? I think, if I remember correctly for how the mines worked in World on Gani, it was based on how much damage was done to them. So like if you did a small amount of damage to them to proc them, it would be a smaller explosion. Whereas if you did a bigger amount of damage to them, it would be a bigger explosion. Same thing with the monster attack. Yeah. I was just thinking in terms of fixed damage melancholy, but I guess mines will do that just fine. All right. Let's try it. We might actually need more ammo than what I brought, but whatever, we'll scavenge on the map if we need to. I gotcha, S-Fox. Yeah, I don't know. I think outside of playing games and watching videos, a vertical monitor makes more sense to me for most things. Like most of the web. Most of the web and a lot of things that you do on a computer are much, much nicer when in a vertical thing. Tend to go pierce or slicing on Rakna just to pick apart the webbed hit zone boosts, which are okay. Yeah. I think we'll probably go slicing, because it'll be easy to get those hits on the legs. And yeah, we'll go from there. Whoops. Oh, right, it's rapid. I forgot. That's so interesting. There's a lot of recoil from that, but I guess that's why we're here. We're literally here to get sharp claws so we can make recoil decorations, so it's not so bad like that. I guess we could have slapped on an armor piece to deal with that in the meantime, but oh well. It's fighting some small monsters over there. I wonder if it still hits the head if you hit, like, I wonder if you attach something like a sticky or a slicing to the head and then have the head retreat. I wonder if the hit zone still exists for it to hit that once it goes back in, or if it switches to hitting the claws or something. Generally, when you're doing Light Bowgun, you have your mines constantly on recharge. If they're not down, you want them down as soon as it's safe. Well, alright then. Whoops, don't want to hit that abdomen. Then we're gonna try and use those mines more frequently. I've gunned a lot more in the old games than the new games, than like Rise or World, so I'm still getting used to how gunning works in these newer games with the different special ammo. That was really interesting. It like canceled its other jump, or its other slide there. With the special ammo and some of the mods and stuff. I guess the mods in this game are a lot simpler than World, but I'm still getting used to it. Love this outfit, thank you. Oh, really? Did it 2-arm man? That's interesting. That's what I was just wondering about. Is like, I know that hit zone doesn't technically exist when it's not exposed, when it's not like sticking out. Oof. So what happens if you stick something to it? What happens if you stick a sticky or a slicing shot to it? And there's our first cart. Something tells me we're going to be carting more than we would with Blade Master tonight. For reference, Absorber 1 on Zenoga removes pretty much all recoil, but there's a delay between shots. Absorber 2 removes the delay. That's what we're working on right now, is to get some sharp claws so we can get rid of that, get another Absorber jewel. Thank you, Melancholy. Cheers. Yeah, I think the goal right now is to start off with some rapid normal or rapid slicing sets so that we can start working on some of the other weapons and stuff that we can tick off of our wish list. Our wish list for reference is completely full right now, and I want to make room so we can add some more light bowguns to it. Fixed a bug occasionally causing the number of hits to be decreased upon or when attacking Rakna Kadaki's head with the Spirit Helmbreaker or slicing ammo. Interesting. I wonder if that was a hit detection thing or like what I was just talking about there. Monty, please. The alliterative adjective changes regularly. Okay, gotcha. Well, Monty, it's nice to meet you. And thank you for the follow. Cheers. Yep, here we're just trying to learn. I don't even know what to shoot right now. Like, if we look at, hang on a second. Like, let's look at the game. Let's look at Chronico again real fast. So right now, for reference, its head's still going to be 45. Its legs, when not in thread, are 15. Its claws are 20. Its abdomen is a 28. So right now, the best hit zone we can reach on its body is going to be a 28. That's awful. What are your weapon mains? The ones I'm most comfortable with are probably like sword and shield and dual blades, but I play all 14, and a lot of the time I'll let chat pick my weapon. Just recently we've been trying to focus on one weapon per night as a way of practicing weapons to get more comfortable with them, and actually like spend some decent time collecting with them. Gotcha, Aang. That makes sense. Oh, Chronico's still up. Thank you. Sorry. Bad streamer. Chronico stream. That's what you guys are really here for, right? Is that slick Kuroniko slide in and out, right? That's what you guys are here for. Sorry. Broke the cocoon open. Well, we must be dealing decent damage if we broke the cocoon that quickly. That sounds frustrating, Fish. Whoop. It does so much damage to us. 262 defense will do that to you, I guess. Ah, the reload. Still got it. Oh, a little too late on the getting out of the way there. Oh gosh, dodge right into it. I've died to those a lot. That particular move where it's far away from you and it throws out the little guys. Let's get those claw breaks. Oops. Hey Jacob Conrad, how's it going? How are you tonight? We're doing some gunning. It's been fun so far. We're gunning a monster with awful shot type hit zones. Didn't get the reload off, that's okay. Something broke there. Wish Light Bowgun had a good iframe silk bind. Can't have everything. Yeah, that's true. From what I hear, Light Bowgun's pretty strong in this game. I haven't experimented with it that much, but I believe it. That mine just tripped it. That's so cool. Oh, no mine's ready. It's about 55 seconds for a mine recharge without any focus. Also, mine's not all the time, makes for a good time. Yeah, I see that. It is a pretty big boost. You're not joking. I feel it. Sticky Mine's slicing is about tied with bow, which is literally broken. That's true. Bow is going to be the last weapon that we practice in our series of kind of like weapon practice nights. That night is going to be brutal. I'm already ready for it. Just like, we're just going to be destroying monsters with bow. It's going to be disgusting. Oh, here's Para. Okay, well, let's go for Para then. Oh no! That was the wrong way. Won't need much practice, just need to know what builds to go for, but the gameplay's mostly just dodge, shoot, power shot, power shot. Yeah, with the animation cancel thrown in if you can. For context, we've played a bit of all the weapons coming through high rank. Like, I've let chat pick the weapons for a lot of fights, so we've ended up playing a little bit of everything. And we made one bow set in high rank so far. It's got like 4 constitution, some like maybe 4 or 5 attack boosts, 2 crit eye, something like that. It still has absolutely melted everything we've thrown it at, even towards the end of high rank, even though that's an HR4 set. Like, it's really old at this point. It's still been just melting things because it's bow. It's too close. Oof. Gino, welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight. an aggressive, enraged Rakna here. Woo! That was a little spooky. Thought I was about to die. Yeah, I don't think we can get close enough to its head for critical distance with normal. Oof. Poor thing that poor thing to try there. Can't get close enough to get critical distance with normal on its head there while it's doing that move. Pierce might work, but we're not using Pierce. Do you have all the switch skills for Light Bowgun? Yep. Yep, we have all the switch skills for everything at this point. Whoops. The backlash will be unreal? I don't think so. I mean, like, you'd get speedrunners who are like, oh, it's slower now, but it's pretty crazy. Really like using the quick step one with some extender on it. Interesting. I like the regular rolls a lot. Interesting, the mines there. Oh gosh, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, we're not close. Yeah, there's always going to be weapons that stand out in terms of being like really, really strong speedrun wise, but I don't think there's ever been a weapon in the series that's been nearly unusable in terms of like you can always clear hunts with weapons. There are certainly bad matchups for some weapons in terms of like, oh, 2nd gen hunting horn. This thing has a hard time dealing with G-rank Kieran, but like, I don't know, you can still do it. I wouldn't call any incarnation of any weapon in this series unusable. Yeah, I mean, like, you can say one ammo type got nerfed to be like, you can't rely on this one ammo type, but I don't think they ever really want you to rely on one ammo type. Even, like, just normal, too, is something they might not want you to rely on for an entire fight. Rosie's hating 2nd gen Lance. I saw Uchi. It made me want to do a Not Your Granny % with Lance. I love 2nd gen Lance. I saw her long, I didn't read the entire thing, but I saw some of her essay about why she thinks Lance is the least, like, one of the least viable weapons in 2nd gen or something. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, Rosie's Discord is one of the few that I keep close eye on, Uchi. Hey, Game God. Yeah, I got you, Melancholy Monty. It's hard to find some gun. Sorry, I know you said to stop calling you Melancholy. It's hard to find guns that have like a couple different valid shot types, like this gun, and then making a build that actually will be decent for all of them. It's kind of the balance of bowguns, I think. If guns really were like, hey, this one shot type is good enough to be usable for your entire fight, and you can centralize your whole build around it, I mean, it would just further make them even really crazy strong broken. Woo, that was cool. Oh, we're on normal 3 now. It's not where I want it to be. Thinking about getting Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 for Switch since it's $40. Looks like a good game. I've heard good things about that remake. Real good things. Yeah. I don't know. I'm definitely not someone who's searching for top tier DPS. I don't like fights where like the monster just rides on the ground for 5 minutes and then it's dead. To me, that's like you barely play the game. I don't know. I used to be more into that sort of stuff, but nowadays it's like I purposely nerf myself and my gear a lot of the time so that I actually have to spend time fighting the monster and dealing with their moves because I just want the practice. Purposely going through the game really slowly to avoid using the big damage skills until we get to the big damage fights. Or the fights that are deserving of those skills, I guess, if that makes sense. It's cool that both me and Rakna are swinging around. I doubt I have the build to make that work at this point, Monty, but at some point, maybe. Yeah, I purposely gear myself down when I go back to older content, so like low rank or early high rank stuff, we'll kind of drop our gear down to be a little more equal with it. To me, it's just less fun if you're just stomping the monster for 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know. I guess that's kind of a weird way of thinking. Up against the wall is scary. That Renopos almost got squashed, and so did we. Oh, right in the startup. Yeah, everyone has like a different way of enjoying Monster Hunter. That's part of what makes this series so cool, is that there legitimately are people. I mean, there's just different ways. There's legitimately ways for almost any kind of person to enjoy this game one way or another, whether it's collecting things or speedrunning things or just challenging themselves or whatever it is. Whatever it is. There are different ways to challenge yourself too, which is cool. Like for me, my ideal time in a quest would be like, oh man, I spent like 15 minutes and it was a hard fought fight. I love that. That's like perfect for me. Any much shorter than that, it's like, wow, my stuff's too strong. But closer to 30 minutes, especially in this game, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably a little bit slow. I could step that up in one way or another. Only way we could really step up this would just be bringing stronger and stronger gear, since the hit zones are such garbage. It's not like we could tailor it that much better. I guess we could go for ice on the claws and just rock on that the entire fight, because the claws will stay there. It's okay. As long as it's fun for you, Monty, that's what matters. There are a lot of folks who try playing like that and just get bored super quick, and I think that's a bummer. But if you're having fun, then good, have fun. Satisfying. Aw, just barely. Oh no, it did hit the mines. I wonder if it hit its head. It might have. Ah! Thanks, Aang. We gotta be careful. I really don't want to triple. Those swipes are not as easy to iframe as they would look. They look like crab swipes, but they're not. Hey Flinchy, welcome. How you doing tonight? Doing good. Planning for a trip you're taking next weekend? Nice. Where are you going to, if you want to share? I wonder if the Light Bowgun Vault Silkbind would be good for getting out of the way of claws and going over Rakna instead. I haven't thought of using that. I really like the fanning vault, or the fanning maneuver. It's fun. Sharp Claw, higher chance from capture. Let's go ahead and cap it. Also means I don't need to worry about tripling anymore. This fight's gone on long enough, I suppose. Also drop mines out of the air. Gonna go visit some family up in Bemidji, Minnesota. Nice, then you won't be that far from me. I'm up at the very tippy top of northern Michigan. How does Temper Marksman affect slicing damage? I mean, it should boost both of them. Marksman, maybe not. Because Marksman, I think, is just for normal type, right? Slicing should get boosted by Temper for sure. Are you up in the UP? I just moved up here, Flinchy, yeah. In the last month or so. Yep, just moved up here. Vault's good for avoiding stuff, but I think I prefer fanning just because you can choose left or right and it boosts damage. Does the jump not boost damage? It says shots, doesn't specify which for Marksman. Oh, interesting. Traditionally, Marksman has just been for normal rapid, and then Temper has been all shots, but at the cost of more deviation. Looks like we got a couple sharp claws there, which is what we were here for. 25 minutes is not great, but Rakna Kadaki is kind of rough.